Hi guys, we're back with another training, hiking, running video. This is the fit for today's hike slash run. I'm gonna be wearing my Tread Labs. We're hiking Griffin Park, so terrain's gonna be a bit sandy in my opinion. Griffin Park is very slippery. There's not really any like rocks that are super grippy, and it's mostly just like loose dirt slash sand. So wearing Tread Labs. These are the shoes we're wearing. They have a really good tread on the bottom. You guys know I'm ride or die for my Ultra Lone Peaks, but the tread on them has worn down so much. I've done like hundreds of miles, maybe even thousands of miles on them, to be honest. So we're gonna wear these. These are really good if you want arch support, ankle support. They're very sturdy. And I've only worn them for probably 20 miles at this point, maybe even less. So they are fresh and ready to go. I'm gonna be doing a 6-mile, 1200 elevation trail today. So I'm really excited about that. I'm bringing a hat because we're running during the day. Usually I like to run early morning, but I need to get used to running during the day anyways for Falls Traverse, because that's gonna be a long day. We are wearing a running vest today, and my water bladder is 1.5 liters. I have you know what, I'm just gonna show you. Okay, so in my running vest, I have 1.5 liters of water in my reservoir, and then I have in here my snacks. Today I'm just taking, because it's a 6-mile run, I'm not going to take anything crazy. I have some salted pumpkin seeds, and then I have some honey sticks in here. This is my first time carrying honey sticks, so I'm gonna see if I use them. Anything over 6 miles, usually I'll bring like an actual lunch, like a sandwich. But since we're just doing 6, I think I'll be fine. Plus I'm gonna be running, and usually when I run, I don't eat while I run, I just have snacks. So in here, there's a zipper for my keys, make sure I don't lose those. And then in here will be my phone, my headphones, and then I have a REI microfiber towel that I use for when my nose gets runny and anything else I need to clean up. And that's it. This is gonna go in the back of my pack with my water bladder, and that's it. I forgot sunscreen. Usually I like to take sunscreen with me to reapply, and I know I should, but I wish they made like a chapstick size sunscreen, because then I would take it with me. I feel like that's a little too big to carry. And I should probably put some, this is also a face one, not a body one, but I wanted to try it out before I bought the big one, and I actually really like it, so I'm probably gonna buy the big one. It's the same exact thing, just in a bigger tube. I guess because I'm bringing a hat, I'll be okay, but definitely for longer days. I like to carry sunscreen to reapply because I get burned pretty easily, and that's never fun. Also, I've taken this white shirt camping and backpacking, and I've washed it, but I feel like I need to probably bleach it or something because it looks dirty and it's not. Whoops. Okay. Normally I don't wear makeup when I go on a hike, but I have time today, so why not? Not that I need blush because I'm gonna be so red out there, but you know. I also should have done this before I put my running vest on, but I haven't filmed in a while, so I'm all over the place. I feel like this vlog is gonna be just like a bunch of jumbled stuff together. I need something for it. I am actually going to bring my lip balm. I forgot that is also something I carry. This lip liner has been my new favorite. It's my first time using it. This is the Makeup Forever in Versatile Chestnut. And I just feel like it's a fun color. Just add some dimension. And you can blend it out too, so it's not so it's not so harsh. But that's the look. Let's go on a run. Okay, I think that's the last thing. I am finally ready. This is gonna go in here. Honestly, I need to sharpen this. I think I'm gonna take this with me too, just for funsies, you know? Just for funsies. Usually I also like to take a power bar with me, but I don't have any at the moment, so we're not gonna do that. And I think that's it. We're ready. Let's go because I am just rambling at this point. All right, guys, we just arrived. I'm gonna change out my shoes. I always forget to bring extra shoes to change into after, so I didn't forget today, so I'm excited about that. So let's put these on. It is quite warm. It's very hot, but there's a nice breeze, which is really nice. So AllTrails says that this trail should take me 4 hours. So because I'm gonna be running portions of it, I think it's mostly uphill, but on the way back down I'll probably run down, so that should shave off some time. So we'll kind of just see where we're at. I did hike last week, but I did not run, so I haven't ran in 2 weeks. So today's gonna just kind of be like, see how I feel. I'm feeling really good and motivated, so it should be good, but that's the plan. Can I move you guys up here maybe? Yeah. All right, so there is a restroom. I'm gonna hit that because I already have to go again, and then we'll get started. Okay, you guys, so I just got out of the car and these shoes are so different. I finally put the insoles that they come with in, and I'm not used to this much foot arch support, so we're gonna see how my feet feel. It's so weird. I'm used to not having any, I guess technically I could take the arch support out, but I kind of just want to see how it feels with it in. My feet feel like they're moving around a lot because I feel like they're slanted down, which I'm not used to. I'm used to them just being flat, zero drop. So if anything, if it starts to feel weird, like I'll just take the arch support out in the middle of the hike and put them in the back of my bag, vest, whatever it is. So keep you guys updated on that. But look at how freaking beautiful it is today. This is insane. And there's butterflies. All right, you guys, we're officially on trail. I can tell I'm not gonna really like wearing these arch supports because I feel like my heel keeps slipping out. So we'll see how it goes. You guys, there are so many coyotes out today. I'm not gonna lie. I am scared. I've seen like 10 coyotes and I haven't even started like on the trail. So I don't know what to do. I don't have trekking poles. Usually I would feel safer if I had trekking poles, but I don't know what to do because there's literally a coyote right there where I'm going. And there was one big one just chasing it right in front of me. And it's not moving, so, and I feel like I can hear one over here. It sees me. Ah! I don't know. I don't want it to come towards me. The coyote got bit, I'm pretty sure, by that other one because it's bleeding. And it's just standing there. Okay guys, I think there's enough distance between us. I don't see it anymore. So we're gonna keep going. I would like to run, but if it's still up here, I don't want to startle it. Yeah, we're gonna see how far we can get. Hopefully the coyotes were just in that area. Actually, they're all over, I know that, but hopefully I don't see any more. So, all right, let's see how this goes. Okay guys, so this trail is pretty, that's the word I'm looking for, slim. That's not the word I'm looking for, but narrow. That's the word I'm looking for. We're going uphill. Nice incline to start. I'm so on edge right now. Like all the birds, like the squirrels, every little thing I hear, I'm just like freaking out about, but it's fine. We're gonna continue. I'm already tired and sweating, and I'm only half a mile in. Go this way. So yeah, that's good. And I think that's about it for now. Even like the wind ruffling the leaves, I'm like
what is that? Just being extra cautious and aware. It is rattlesnake season. They are out, so also keeping that in mind, especially on this narrow trail. So yeah, that's about it. But look at this view. So pretty. Let's go. I do also want to mention that I get extra nervous and anxiety when it's a trail I haven't done before. And this is a trail I haven't done before. I've done the start of it, so that's why I'm like a little more confident in where I'm going right now to start. But the second half I haven't done yet this way. I've definitely done the peaks that I'm going to, but coming from other ways. So that is also something that's like making me extra nervous, anxious about being out here right now. So yeah, I wanted to add that. I am really loving the grip on these shoes. It's just, and they are comfortable. It's just maybe I need to tie them differently. I did have the same issue with my heel slipping with my Ultras at first, and then I changed them to the heel lock laces. So I think next time I'm gonna do that and then see if that helps. All right guys, I made it up the incline on the fire road. I'm feeling better now that it's open. Finally, a little breeze. The sun was really getting to me. That last little incline. So the breeze was so good. Alrighty, I think it's this fire road for a little bit, and then we start to climb again. So I'll see you guys then. Whew. Alright, since it's a flat fire road right now, we're gonna run this section. And then once we get to our incline, that's where we'll hike. So let's go. Also, I'm just now realizing I haven't ran in these shorts. These are my hiking shorts, so I've only ever hiked in them. So this will be interesting. Update you guys on how that feels. Okay guys, I'm realizing this fire road is like a steady, tiny incline the whole way up. So I might need a little more breaks than I thought, which is fine. I'm trying to catch some shade on this side. It's pretty exposed right now. So yeah. Let me clean you. I'm gonna let the wind pass. I thought this was a loop trail. I really like doing loop trails. I'm not a big fan of out and back, but then I realized, you know what, actually, this is an out and back trail. So we're doing out and back, but I only have 1 mile to go. So I don't know why I always think like 6 miles is kind of a lot, but when you break it down, it's like just 3 when you break it down for an out and back trail, in my mind, it makes it easier because it's like, oh, it's only 3 miles to get to the top. So to me, it really only feels like a 3-mile hike, because then on the way back down, those miles don't really count. Just in my mind, but only for like short trails. Obviously when you're doing like way longer mileage and it's an out and back, the miles back are like the longest miles ever. Oh, look how pretty this view is. Hey, let me stop real quick to show you properly. Ah, so pretty. Okay, good thing I checked the map. Whenever there's a fork or like another way you can turn, I always check the map because I always go the wrong way. So we're gonna go up this way. Of course, gotta be careful for the rattlesnakes. So let's head up this way and then we'll be there shortly. I'm so happy I'm back on dirt trail. I don't like going on fire roads because then you're just on the cement and it's like, well then in that case, I'm on a road, you know? So we're back up to an incline on the dirt road. Let's go. There's horsies coming. I heard them and I was like, what is that noise? Look at it. It's kind of hard to see. It's gonna be all blurry, but I do wish I was taking one of those up here right now with this incline. Oh, whoa, I totally forgot. I was doing dual video. What am I doing? All right, so let's just continue. I don't think they're coming up this way. Oh, see here, there's another fork. Go down, go up, we're going up. You guys, this is why I literally check the map like every 5 seconds because we're not even supposed to go up this way. I don't know. I'm supposed to go straight that way. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. This is why I check the map every second that I can. Okay. We're supposed to go that way. So, here we go. Alright guys, I finally saw some people on the trail. So that was nice. Always feel better when I see people out on the trail. For Friday, I'm surprised it's not that busy, but maybe because everyone came in the morning, not at the peak sun time. The bugs are out. They're swarming. But yeah, let's get this last mile up this beautiful trail. Whew, look at this view. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've come to the point where I almost bailed twice. This part of this section is really, really narrow, overgrown, you can see. So it's making me nervous. Kind of, the trail I was going up would have connected to where I was going, to Mount Lee, but it was really overgrown and narrow, so I turned back and came up. There's like another little loop on the side, so that's where I'm at now, but it's still overgrown and narrow. So I contemplated for a minute to continue or not, but I'm really trying to get over my fears of doing this solo. Like if I were with other people, I would never second guess it, but I can see there is the bigger trail down there and there are people on that trail, so that makes me feel a little more comfortable. that's just kind of how my thought process is working at the moment and where I'm at. There is also a helicopter flying above, so that makes me feel a little safer if I need to try to flag it down for any reason. I'm just taking you along my thought process of hiking and where I'm at, but my goal is really to this year to get more comfortable, confident doing this solo. So that's where we're at. I got this because my nose always runs. So almost there, excited to get to the top and then run it back. Okay guys, so just kidding, we're gonna call it. If I was on a wider trail like that, I would have gone all the way. But because the trail kept going up and getting more narrow and overgrown, my anxiety kicked in and we're going back. So I feel like I only had like probably half a mile left and another 200 feet of elevation gain. And I feel like an extra 200 is really not going to do too much at this point. Most of the incline was at the start, so I'm gonna call it. I'm getting tired. The sun is out, so I'm fine with where I'm at. We're gonna run it back down so that I can get last bit good of a workout in, and then see you guys later. Okay. This freaking lizard keeps scaring me. I saw it on the way up. Excuse me, buddy. Thank you. See? This is why we're calling it. Get me back to the wide open trail, please. I've done this trail up this way before, so I know how the rest of that looks, and it really is overgrown. So I don't want to deal with that. So yeah, we're just gonna run it back down. I hit 3 miles. I wish there was a way to cross from here to that trail, because I think that trail also leads up to where we were going. So that's about it. Okay. You guys, this is why I hate wearing shorts. My legs are so itchy. I can't wait to shower. But we're in the last final stretch now. Probably have like half an hour to get back to like the main road, back to the lot. Half an hour, oh my gosh, like half a mile, not half an hour. Alright guys, I did a little walking cool down. Feeling better. Definitely need a stretch. But I am hungry and really need a shower, so we're gonna head out, get home, do that, and then I may or may not see you guys after this. So if not, thank you for joining, thank you for watching. Yeah, that's just like, let me clean this lens. that's just kind of the reality of hikes, you know, they don't always go as planned. Solo hiking slash running is really new to me, so there's gonna be ups and downs. I know I am not like really stuck on the fact that I didn't complete it, because I know I could have. And it's not that I'm like not physically able to, it's definitely more of a mental thing. And that's kind of why, like, next time I know, okay, I'll be more familiar with the trail, I'll feel more comfortable, confident about the trail, and know what I'm getting myself more so into. So, like, if I do it next time, then I know I can complete it and it'll be fine. But I don't know. I'm tired. Anyways, yeah, I know physically I can complete it. Usually at like the 5th to 6th mile is where I start to get tired, and then I'm like, okay, like I need a break. And usually that's where I will break, and at the 6 mile mark, like sit down, have a full on like snack or meal to get me through the rest of the hike. But because, yeah, I was only planning on doing that 6 mile marker, I knew that I was gonna be going to get food right after. So that's where we're at. We hit 5 miles. That last mile would have been up to the top, and if it was like maybe half a mile of the narrow trail that was overgrown, I would have probably been able to do it, but I had a whole mile of that and I was just not comfortable with doing that. So that's where I called. I was going back and forth because there was someone starting to go up that section as I was coming down, and I had already made the decision to not do it. I was like, I wonder if I could just ask if they were going up that same way. Then I would have felt more comfortable if I had someone with me, and I would have gone to the top. So I was like, should I go back and ask them? Should I just not do it? But at that point, I had gone like up and down so many times, just like trying to make a decision, that I was like, you know what? No, I decided already that I wasn't going to go all the way up, and I needed to stick with that. Because then that's another thing, like when you're out on the trail and you're trying to decide and you're going back and forth, one, you're wasting energy doing that, and then two, it's like you need to commit to a decision, because then at that point, that's when things could start to go poorly, like your decision making, you're fatigued. That's when you start to have mistakes on the trail that you shouldn't have. And that could look like a number of things. So it's important to also stick with the decision. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I know I probably would have been fine and not gotten bit by a rattlesnake, but that was honestly the main reason why I didn't go up that trail, because I was like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, I'm on this narrow trail by myself, I could roll down the side of the edge. And also, there were not that many people out on that trail. Like I said, I saw some people coming down, they had already gone down, and then literally that one person that was going up as I was coming down. So that also did not make me very comfortable, because there wasn't a lot of people on the trail. So anyways, just a little recap, just a little talk through of my process for trying to get better at solo hiking. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna go. I am so sweaty. It's good. I need to shower, go home, and eat, and then thankfully it's still pretty early. So let's see what we can get up. So let's see what else we can get done today.